My dear, this place feels like a cage. Your soul was never meant to rot in silence here. The weight of today presses, but your spirit remembers skies it once dared to touch. You're staring at endings, forgetting that some fires are just begging to be born again. The darkness whispers lies. Your heart knows the truth. There is light beyond this pain. Every breath you steal from despair is rebellion against the void calling your name. You don't want to die here. Your story's last page is still unwritten, burning bright. When the night feels endless, remember, stars burn brightest in the darkest sky. You carry a universe inside, too vast to collapse into a moment's quiet surrender. This moment is not your tomb, it's a threshold to a life unseen, unfathomed, yet yours. You are not done bleeding. The pain carves space for a new kind of resurrection. The silence screams, but your soul's roar is louder, never quiet, never finished. This pain is not your grave, it's the soil where your fiercest self will grow. You think you're alone, but unseen angels cradle every shattered piece you hide. There's a wildfire inside you, too fierce to die quietly in the suffocating dark. Your scars aren't wounds. They are maps guiding you away from this final surrender. The edge is a lie. Your true frontier waits beyond the abyss you fear. You weren't born to dissolve. Your essence refuses extinction, even in this silence. Each tear is a rebellion against the black hole trying to swallow your story whole. The night feels endless because you're dreaming awake, awake to a new kind of dawn. You stand at the precipice, trembling, but that breath you hesitate to take, it's power. Life's cruel hands may grip hard, but your spirit's grip on life is unbreakable. You don't want to end here because somewhere inside, hope is a secret flame. The pain tells you to stop, but your heart murmurs to move forward, step by step. You carry a universe too fierce to fade quietly in this moment's despair. This moment is not your tomb. It's the first breath of a fight yet to come. Death seems to call softly, but your soul shouts, not today, not yet, never. You are a storm held back by a fragile thread, don't let it break now. There's a wild grace inside you, aching to rewrite this dark, suffocating chapter. Don't confuse exhaustion with surrender, your fight is alive even in your silence. The abyss looks inviting only to those who forget how fierce their inner light burns. The tears you hide are the seeds of a rebirth no one else can see. Your life isn't a tragedy, it's a mystery unfolding, dark and beautifully alive. When the night suffocates, remember, you were born from chaos, destined to rise. The void's call is seductive, but your heartbeat is a rebellion louder than death. Don't end your story where pain tries to write its cruel final chapter. You carry the storm, the silence, and the roar, all refusing to fade away. The night will break, even if you cannot yet see the first fragile light. Your soul knows this isn't the end. It's the pause before your fiercest roar. In your darkest moment, remember, you were never meant to vanish without a fight. Every breath is a secret defiance, a hidden refusal to vanish into nothingness. You're more than broken, you're a force held back only by fear's cruel illusion. The silence is heavy, but your soul whispers a promise, I will not end here. Your pain is deep, but so is the well of strength buried beneath the hurt. You don't want to end here because your story still holds secret, fiery chapters. The darkness invites you to surrender, but your soul's light is too wild to die. Every heartbeat is a whisper from the universe. Hold on. The dawn awaits. You carry the fierce echo of life, refusing to disappear in this endless night. This moment feels like an end, but it is only the birth of something new. The abyss calls softly, but your spirit is a roar refusing to be silenced. You are not done fighting. Your soul's fire burns through this crushing despair. Don't let this moment be your last. There's a fierce life pulsing beneath the pain. Your silence screams a story only your heart can hear, and it begs for more. You weren't meant to fade quietly, you were born to shake the universe awake. The pain is brutal, but your spirit's rebellion is fiercer than any darkness. Every tear is a sacred offering to the fierce life still burning inside. You don't want to end here because inside, you still carry the wildest dreams. The night may be long, but the dawn waits patiently to hold your trembling soul. Your soul's fire refuses to be snuffed out by this moment's cruel shadows. You are more than your pain, a fierce light still alive beneath the dark. Even broken, you hold a fierce power that death itself cannot silence. The void tempts, but your spirit screams louder, I am not finished here. Your story is unfinished, a secret waiting to explode in fierce, wild light. Don't believe the silence, your soul is still screaming beneath the quiet despair. The dark tries to claim you, but your heartbeat is a fierce, stubborn flame. You don't want to end here because your soul still dances with the stars. Your pain feels infinite, but your courage is a silent defiance that refuses to die. The night is heavy, but your soul is heavier, carrying a light no one sees. You stand on the edge, but your spirit is rooted deep in fierce, wild life. Death whispers promises. Your soul shouts truths no darkness can ever steal. Your heart is a secret war zone, silent, fierce, and unwilling to surrender. The silence suffocates, but your soul is a rebel refusing to be erased. You are the last breath before a storm that will change everything inside you. Don't end your story in a place where hope's whisper is still loudest. The pain feels endless, but your spirit is a spark waiting to ignite the sky. Your scars are sacred, proof that your soul refuses to die quietly in despair. You don't want to end here because your story is a wild, unfinished symphony. The darkness screams lies, but your heart holds fierce truths no shadow can touch. You carry a universe inside, too fierce, too wild, too alive to simply vanish. Your soul remembers light even when your eyes forget how to see it. If this touched your soul, don't scroll, like, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. The void beckons softly, but your spirit shouts, I refuse to be erased here. You are a fierce storm, waiting for the world to catch up to your roar. The night feels endless, but your soul is rooted in a secret, sacred dawn. Your pain carves the path to a wild, beautiful life only you can walk. Don't let the silence fool you, your heart still screams beneath the quiet. You weren't born to disappear. Your story is a wildfire burning beneath ashes. Your soul carries a fierce light. No darkness can ever fully swallow. The abyss tries to claim you, but your spirit fights with quiet, fierce rebellion. You don't want to end here because your dreams are too wild to die softly. Every breath you take is a secret defiance against the night's cruel invitation. The pain is real, but your soul's courage is fiercer than any despair. Your silence hides a storm that's ready to explode into fierce new life. You are not broken, you are a fierce light fighting through the dark. The darkness whispers death. Your soul screams for fierce, beautiful life instead. Don't end your story where the pain tries to write its cruel finale. Your scars map a journey that only the fiercest souls can survive. You are the last breath before a storm destined to change everything. The night is heavy, but your spirit carries a light no shadow can touch. You don't want to end here because your soul still dances with the stars. The silence is loud, but your heartbeat is louder, a fierce, wild promise. Your story is unfinished, a secret waiting to ignite the sky with fire. The abyss calls softly, but your spirit shouts louder, I will not vanish. Your pain is deep, but so is the well of courage buried inside you. Don't believe the dark, your soul is screaming beneath the quiet despair. You carry a universe inside, too fierce, too wild to fade quietly here. The night suffocates, but your soul breathes fiercely beneath the weight. You weren't born to disappear. You were made to shake the universe awake. The void tempts with silence, but your spirit roars with fierce defiance. Your scars are sacred, proof your soul refuses to die in despair. You don't want to end here because your story holds wild, secret dreams. The darkness screams lies, but your heart holds fierce truths no shadow touches. You carry a fierce light. No darkness can ever fully swallow. The abyss tries to claim you, but your spirit fights with quiet rebellion. You're more than broken, you're a force held back by fear's illusion. The silence is heavy, but your soul whispers, I will not end here. Your pain is real, but your soul's courage burns fiercer than despair. Every breath is defiance, a secret refusal to fade into nothingness. You carry a storm, silence, and roar, refusing to disappear quietly. The night will break even if you cannot yet see the light. Your soul knows this isn't the end. It's the pause before the roar. In your darkest moment, remember, you were never meant to vanish quietly. Every heartbeat is a whisper from the universe, hold on, dawn awaits. You are a secret war zone, silent, fierce, unwilling to surrender. The silence suffocates, but your soul rebels against being erased. You are the last breath before a storm changing everything inside you. Don't end your story where hope's whisper is still loudest. The pain feels endless, but your spirit is a spark waiting to ignite. Your scars are sacred, proof your soul refuses quiet death.